The guests at Crescent Key Resort are told not to walk the northern beach during a full moon. The warning is delivered casually. A smile, a folded brochure, a gentle suggestion about tides and wildlife. No one mentions the whaling, but the staff knows, and the older fishermen know, on nights when the moon is round and pale as a bleached coin. Something stands at the waterline. It was once a man. Now it is a skeleton, upright and uncollapsed by time, ribcage bare to the salt wind. Threads of rotted fabric hang from its shoulders like exhausted flags. One arm lifts toward the horizon, fingers stretched in perpetual reach, and it wails. Not a roar, not a scream, a long, hollow, wind-torn lament that sounds as though the ocean itself has found a voice. He comes when the tide is lowest. He stands exactly where the reef breaks the waves, and he waits. The records say the ship was called the Meribel. It ran aground 2 centuries ago when her rudder cracked in a storm far from mapped routes. Unable to steer, the crew dropped anchor to keep from drifting into open death. Supplies thinned, water turned brackish. The captain ordered a small dinghy lowered. One sailor volunteered to row toward a faint shape on the horizon, what they believed was an uncharted island. They promised they would wait. They promised they would signal. They promised they would not abandon him. The storm rose before dawn. By the time the sky cleared, the dinghy was gone from sight, and the anchored ship no longer answered to the living. The island, as it turned out, was fertile. Fresh water pooled in its stone basins. Fruit trees grew wild and heavy. The sailor dragged the dinghy ashore and climbed inland, expecting rescue flares or lookout fires behind him by nightfall. But no one came. The ship never returned. Days became weeks.